having a blessed evening. I am having a blessed evening. Yes, I am having a blessed evening. Um, let's jump right into this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Um, I want to get into this. Let's see if I can find a video of this. I want to find this video so bad, and I'm gonna find the video. I'm gonna find this video. I'm gonna find this video. And the reason why um I want to find this video is because what the brother is saying, basically. And you know, this is not going after the brother. It's just saying some things um that he's saying that is incorrect, right? In line on the prophets and messengers, basically. He's gonna appoint a narrative that that the prophets and messengers went to Egypt to learn knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, basically, right? And he's going to run with this. The reason why he's going to run with this is because they did go. The prophets and messengers did go to Egypt, right? And the Creator tell us to travel throughout the land to see those that came before you, right? See, people have a word of using, and people have a word of deceiving you, and people have a word of deception, you know. And if they know how to use their words and they know how to use certain things, they will deceive you, and basically you will start to believe in some of the things that they're saying, because not saying that you don't have knowledge and understanding, not saying that how you doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing great, gangster. I'm doing great. I'm talking about how you got certain communities out here amongst us that's lying about the prophets and messengers of peace and blessings be upon them, how they went to Egypt, right, and stole and borrowed information in order to get their scriptures, right, their scriptures and their holy books. This is all lies, right? The Creator tells all human beings, He tells all human beings to go throughout the earth and see those that came before you, other civilizations before you, basically, right? Where that you can learn from their mishabits, so you can learn by everything around you, because it's really important to travel throughout the earth to learn from other civilizations. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with learning from other civilizations, right? But I want to correct this brother right here, being that he's focused on Egypt is in Africa. Okay, brother. What you have to understand, right, is that the West is the father. You understand that? The Western Hemisphere, the West. I'm talking about America. I'm talking about America. The West is the father of civilization. This is the first place where all civilization came about, meaning of mankind. Mankind came here first in the West. Do you understand that? We have pyramids inside of the earth. our pyramids is not built upon the earth, right? Because these ancient ancestors were so in tune with the creator, right? And so secretive that they build their pyramids in the earth, in the earth. You know it, you know it. You know that they built the pyramids and their habitat and their civilization was in the earth. This is an actual true fact, right? We talking about from Adam to Noah time. These ancestors did not speak. They did not speak. They did not speak. They did not speak. They did not talk. They did not write. Do you understand that? They talked telepathically to the creator and they used telenesis, right? They used telenesis to actually pick up object because the creator has endowed them with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and special abilities and gifts to do that. The West, the West, the West taught all civilizations before there was civilizations, okay? Before there was civilizations, before there was Africa, before there was Asia, it was none of these places. Do you understand that? It was none of these places. This is in the beginning, right? Since the fall of Adam coming down here, he came to the west. He came to the west. He came to the west. Do you understand that? This America is a blessed land and a holy land. The Creator talks about the West all the time in all scriptures. In all scriptures. Stop lying to the people to sell books, to sell images, to sell fruits and vegetables that you congregate up inside your stores to get more members. Stop lying that these prophets and messengers stole from Egypt. There wasn't no such thing as Egypt. Do you understand that? Egypt and all of these civilizations came after. They the second civilization of mankind, because he destroyed all of the civilizations before the flood. I mean, yeah, during Noah time, no, during Adam time and Noah time. He destroyed all the civilization because the civilization was one civilization. The earth was one. It was one. It was only one color. One color. There was no Bible. There was no Quran. There was no Torah, right? There was no book of Songs of David, right? There was no book of Enoch. There was none of that. None of it. None, 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 none. They talk directly to the Alpha Omega, the creating everything in existence. Directly, directly, directly to him. And you telenesis, transforming their spirit in and out their bodies, spirit traveling freely, freely, freely. You know this. You know of this. So in your books, these individuals are elders of their ancient ancestors, right? And the ancient ancestors from Adam into Noah, peace and blessings be upon them, was fighting and killing each other. Do you understand that? They was fighting and killing each other, right? Because there was non-belief and belief, non-belief and belief, non-belief and belief from the since the yes, non-belief and belief. There was no Bible, there was no Christian, there was nothing around. It was non-belief and belief. That's it. Stop lying to the people. Stop lying. And you're gonna lie because you're gonna use that That's why people come around and they be around you because you bewitch them with your speech, with magic, because they have no knowledge. They dumb, deaf, and blind to these certain things. Not saying they stupid or dumb, but they dumb, deaf, and blind to the spiritual knowledge. So the ancient ancestors prayed to the Alpha Omega, the Creator, and everything in existence to save the bloodline of belief, of monotheistic belief in one Creator, belief in one Creator. Do you understand that? That was way before Africa was no Africa was nothing. The whole earth was together. The whole earth. So you're not talking about that. You're not talking about that. You're not talking about the time of Adam. Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. You cannot go there because you don't have no spiritual guidance. You don't have no spiritual focus to go in the unseen world so the Creator can bless you. Stop lying. Stop lying to the people and misleading the people with falsehood and false information and misguiding individuals for fame, fortune, and riches. For like, share, subscribe to get more views on your channel. So the ancient ancestors prayed to the Alpha Omega to save this bloodline of the oneness, because now this entity, barbaric devil demon, was teaching some of the ancestors disbelief and unbelief of the Creator, because now he's breaking it down to certain ancestors, right? That they are the Creator and the Creator is them. And the reason why he debased them basically is because he didn't want them to kill the Alpha Omega, the creating everything existing, and dethrone him. So he started teaching them secrets in the arts. This what happened. You teaching all the jolly phases, right, of history, the jolly this and that. Teach the truth. Tell them the truth. That the ancient ancestors and right of one pigmentation was fighting each other and killing each other. Belief and non-belief. That's an actual true fact. And the reason why the flood happened is because non-belief was taken over of belief. Telling the truth. So the second coming of civilization, right, wasn't just birthed. Yes, Africa, the Middle East is the mother of civilization. The Middle East is the mother of civilization. The Middle East is a blessed and holy land, just like the West, just like the West, just like the West. So Noah dedicated to everybody, everybody. He dedicated to everybody. We still have one pigmentation of people, one pigmentation, male, female. He started delegating to everybody because now the flood is over with the rainbow. He started telling them to go settle in different parts of the region of the earth and start procreating. That's exact fact. He just didn't tell everybody go to Africa, procreate, and to go out. No, no, it didn't happen like that. It didn't happen like that. Stop lying. And the reason why he's lying is because you know why? He know that people do not travel. People do not travel to these certain countries. You understand what I'm saying? These people, the indigenous people of their land and climate can tell you we always been here. We've been here because back then Noah delegated to everybody in their climate and situation. I mean, in their civilization to settle there and procreate. So when they settled in all of these regions all around the world, they started procreating there, right? And then after a while, The skin tone, the eyes, the hair, and everything else changed to different colors because the Creator says that. Remember, he said in the beginning that the earth was one. Everybody was one. That means one, one, one. It wasn't multiple. He said until then, men different later. They started arguing later, and that separated everybody, meaning belief and non-belief, belief and non-belief. I believe in the creator, I don't believe in the creator. I believe in the creator, I don't believe in the creator. I believe in the creator, I think I am the creator. That's how that went about. That's how the destruction happened. Stop lying to the people. Muwabi community. And you've been doing this for years and years and years, but I'm here now to correct you. And none of the prophet and messenger stole from Egypt. Stole from Egypt. Egypt is the second civilization of mankind. You know what I'm saying? And all of those regions over there. We came back to the west. We came back to the west. You gravitate towards Africa because Africa and over in the Middle East has a great history, right? A great history. But we are the one that taught them in the West. We taught Africans. We taught all civilization and civilized all things. It's an actual fact in the West. It's an actual fact. The people they pick Africa is because they don't know who they are. They don't know where they come from. So they pick Africa. They pick Egypt. They pick Moors. They pick any everything. They pick any everything. Our titles are called the uply God right ones. That's who we are. We are called the uply God right ones, the original form of creation of mankind that believe in the creator and kept they balance and justice in that bloodline. That's why the creator said, yes, I'm going to fulfill my agreement with you. I'm going to hold on to the bloodline. And he passed it to all his prophets and messengers. Do you understand that? And of course, you had a lot of prophets and messengers in Egypt and all around the world. The Creator says there's prophets and messengers that I named and those that I did not name. Those I named and those I did not name. He said that. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, have Egyptian blood inside of him. You start talking about Jacob, Joseph, talk about all these prophets, Abraham, all of them. They was of the uply God right ones, the descendants of the ancient ancestor from the west, that bloodline. It doesn't matter where they pop up at and where they was born at. They was of that bloodline that the Creator says that yes, I'm going to keep this bloodline sacred and holy and hold on to it and fight against disbelief because disbelief was taught by this evil demonic devil demon that backdoor the creator and backdoor mankind to this day. That's an actual true fact, man. These scriptures came from up above. These scriptures came from up above. The creator endured these ancestors with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. The creator. They was of that bloodline. The Egyptians and whoever, everybody else. There's those that he named, those that he didn't name. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So do your history, y'all. Do your history. That's all I gotta say. Do your history. The prophets and messengers did not steal anything from Egypt. He's lying. They did not borrow anything from Egypt. Do you understand that? They did not borrow anything. They was of the up they got right one, that bloodline. Because when the Creator blessed them with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, before that they didn't know. They did not know. They did not know. So they had to be around people that know, so they can learn. That's why when they was among them, they was like, "You're not among us. Who is you? You nobody. You this, you that." Because they already was endured with the knowledge. The Creator already blessed them. And what these individuals did, they didn't want to give up their teachings. They didn't want to give up what the forefathers, right? They forefathers and they elders has taught them. They want to keep it going on. And with the and when these prophets and messages came among them, he told them to do something else. They said, "No, we're gonna do this. We want to do this. We're gonna practice what our forefathers did and our elders did." Tell the people about that. Don't lie. Peace, short. Peace. Peace.